Hi, Zizaran here with another video, and in this one I'm going to go over the new last Epoch event that's going to be starting tomorrow or later today, but depending on when you're watching this video. So the 19th of September, they are doing a cycle reset. So that's what I'm going to cover in this video, which I'm going to be playing 3 days, 4 days? I don't know. It's something to do until the gauntlet starts on the 26th. I'll probably be bouncing back to Path of Exile to do some fundraiser stuff for gauntlet bounties and things like that, but on the 26th we're doing the gauntlet obviously, but until then we have a last epoch event, so I'm going to be doing that for a few hours today. So this is the event. It is the Imperial Uprising. You'll receive greater rewards, and that is from September 19th to October 20th. I am definitely going to do Circle of Fortune. I went the auction house one last time. I had a terrible time. I really didn't like the auction house one, whereas Circle of Fortune I had so much fun with before. And yeah, I'm really excited to play that again. So 50% favor gain buff, 125% reputation gain, 50% gold buff rate, and unique drop rate. So should get a lot of stuff and a lot of LP and stuff like that, I assume. For those that are completely unfamiliar with Last Epoch, I do have videos covering the game and stuff like that. I think I have roughly between 500 and 1,000 hours somewhere in the game. I can't remember. It is a very perfect middle point between Diablo 4 and Path of Exile in complexity, and currently I would say it's the second best ARPG on the market. It has a really good loot chase. It just needs more endgame. So basically the same problem that every game that isn't Path of Exile struggles with. So for this event, the Imperial forces are going to be attacking you in Monolith. So I assume that the campaign is going to be similar. Now do remember, you can skip the campaign even on your first character. There's never a reason for you to do the campaign if you don't want to. You can go back and do that later. I have a skip video for how to quickly skip it and still get all the skill points and things like that. So check that video out. We can maybe Greba can link it over there in the description, but we do have a campaign skip video. And then once you're in the end game, there will be unusually spawning enemies. Every echo you encounter packs of loyalist undead. So additional pack size, that sounds nice. A rare leader and a group of magic followers, and they will have special mud pools. Hopefully they're pretty deadly and dangerous. That'd be cool. I hope they're not something that we just stomp. And they are adding loot lizards, or should I say loot goblins. So that's really cool. I really hope that they have a really rare one, like a pure white or like gold, something like that, that drops like 3 or 4 LP items, or a 3 or 4 LP item. That'd be cool. Like a really rare one. Like I love that little this has a really cool outcome coming. I don't know what the cool outcome is, but it has a really cool outcome. And yeah, they will simply flee at the first hint of any danger. I generally pretty fan of loot goblins in games. I think they're pretty cool. Oh, and these are sticking around, so we're just getting loot goblins in the game. That is very cool. New shrines, 28 new shrines. So these will have player abilities that are firing out. Hopefully these are pretty beefy. One of the worst things games do sometimes is I snow a shrine that does nothing. That's kind of boring. It sounds like a lot of cool shrines though. Skill shrines, buff shrines, call forth a phoenix, reduce damage taken from distant enemies, a rainbow shrine, whatever that is, generate a number of loot lizards. So that sounds fun. There is a pretty comprehensive stash tab priority. So this is similar to an affinity system from a Path of Exile. In some ways better, because this is a feature I've actually messaged. As soon as I saw this, I messaged Path of Exile and was like, this would be a really cool feature for us to get. But this will basically sort your stash tabs out when you're putting things in, as long as you set it up properly. And this in particular is what I would want in Path of Exile, that I could have 2 or 3 unique tabs and they will fill each other up. So that is super nice. It sounds like such a good system. I'm really excited to play with that. I'm a huge fan of how Affinity has been for Path of Exile. So you can specify legendary potential, Weaver's Will. They've thought of everything. There is a Bazaar improvement. So for the Merchant Guild player out there are several improvements. This was awful when I played it, so I really hope that they've made it so that I don't have to run to every fucking vendor to sell different things or search for different things. I mean, that was awful. Easily the worst auction house I've ever tried, so anything that makes that better, I'm very hyped about. But Circle of Fortune is dreamy. I will also say the auction house is a lot stronger on softcore than it is on hardcore because there are very few items, which also tilted me a little bit. But maybe once the auction house has been made even better, then I'll probably make a push when League start for like, hey, let's all go auction house. New affix and subtype selection. Oh, cool. So that's for searching. Oh, that's actually pretty big. That is one of the things that annoyed me. And they did do a poll, should they wipe? And 76.5 said that they should wipe. I definitely still personally, I don't think a wipe is ideal. I think it would obviously be better if they had the technology to make leagues, right? Where you have, this is a separate thing that's ongoing, the way Path of Exile has now with the Gauntlet coming up. That is ideal. Obviously, they don't have that currently, but they are gonna work on that. So hopefully we'll see stuff like that eventually in Last Epoch. This also happens with Legacy, by the way. So if you want to continue playing your existing characters in Legacy, you will have all of that there still. So that's pretty cool. Pretty excited for this. I'm probably going to do a Falconer build. I haven't 100% locked in what I'm going to play, but I was going to maybe try to make a tanky Falconer because I haven't really tried that so far. So maybe some sort of dive bomb Falconer, or yeah, I don't know. I definitely want to be tanky, and I love the loot chase, and it's definitely going to be something fun to do for a few days. I believe it starts at 5 p.m. UK time on the 19th. I'm not going to wreck my sleeping pattern for this with the Gauntlet so close, and obviously I need to be awake for that. So I will probably play 6 or 7 hours the first day and then more hours the others. And I believe they are doing a sale on Nexus. If they are, it will display in my Nexus link, but it's nexus.gg/sis or Zizaran. I think it's Sis. But we'll have that in the description down below, and you get a Steam key, but you can buy it on sale. Now with regional pricing, it still might be cheaper for you on Steam, so make sure you always go with the cheapest option, regardless of whether it supports me or not. So either way, hope you guys enjoy the game. Let me know what you guys are going to do for the event, and yeah, thanks for watching. So if you liked the video, but more importantly, try to die less than I do.